So before you order Sky Glass TV, you need to consider these things. Look, I'm all up for Sky making a TV, and this thing hits most of the things that I'd expect it to have. But in my opinion, this TV isn't for everyone. In this video, I'm going to piece together exactly what Sky Glass is and go over whether it's the right TV for you, whether it's worth its price tag, and how it's going to revolutionise how we watch TV, in good ways and in bad ways. Look, for years, Sky TV has been the holy grail of the home TV experience, and every other competitor isn't really anywhere near it. That high quality has come at quite a high premium, but Sky could potentially be turning this on its head with the new Sky Glass. It's the streaming TV from Sky themselves. Everything in one. No Sky Plus, no Sky Q. Sky is in the TV.
I have never been more alive.
Added to that, there's no dish, no box. You just plug it in via your router. And there has been quite a bit of hype around this. A 4K UHD Quantum Dot TV boasting its own soundbar and subwoofer that supports Dolby Atmos in what most people would consider quite an affordable package. It sounds great, and it brings with it a lot of advancements that should improve your experience. You keep the classic Sky features of pausing and rewinding live TV. The problem is this: Sky is moving away from recording live TV. That's right, the feature Sky introduced back in 2001, yes, that long ago, where the box would record the TV shows when they air live, and you can series link it to set it up to do that as well, and have them all stored on the TV. It doesn't do that anymore. That is gone. Now, in theory, we're meant to have a better option, but it's not going to be better for most people. So what you have to do on Sky Glass is you have to add something to a playlist. That will then come up in your playlist, and you have all of the TV shows that you want to see. And then when you go onto your playlist, not only will it have the episode that you plussed on there, it should also have all of the ones that are available from the past, and if applicable, all the ones that are from the future of that episode. And ultimately, that does sound way better. And it is if you have all of these different subscriptions, and you look and you find out that all of that show is on Disney Plus and it pulls it all through for you, great. But where this becomes a much deeper issue is on some different channels. So let's say you're a big I'm a Celebrity Get Me Out of Here fan. That show airs towards the end of the year on ITV. So you want to add this to your playlist. So great. So instead of recording it, Sky Glass directs you to ITV Hub to watch it. Not a problem. Oh, wait, adverts. Look, ITV has adverts, and their online platform also runs adverts when you watch their shows, because you don't have to pay a subscription fee. When you record that on a Sky Q box, for example, the TV programme plays as it would normally on live TV with the adverts on it, and you can forward wind through the adverts. Fine. On ITV Hub, it's a little bit more finicky and difficult, and when you buy Sky Glass, it gives you a year for free of being able to forward wind adverts. What's that I hear you saying? Only a year for free? Yes, that's right. Only a year for free. After that, they charge you £5 a month for that privilege. Or you choose not to pay £5 a month, and you have to watch all of those adverts in full every single time, even when you've recorded the programme. And ITV Hub sucks for adverts. It plays so many of them, and it's so long and slow. What's worse, if you come out of your recorded show halfway through and you jump back into it, it starts all the adverts again. And if you don't want to pay the additional £5 a month, you can just sit through all the adverts, but that's not why I'm going to buy Sky TV. Moving away from that, what are Sky offering? So Sky Glass is a 4K Quantum Dot TV. This means it will be more comparable to the Samsung QLEDs. It's not an OLED TV. Sky Glass also solves a massive problem for people who cannot get Sky where they live. Whether they live in a block of flats, or the dish won't work where they live, or they just don't want to have a dish wired through their house. Sky Glass removes the need for that dish. Now, as much as the TV has Sky inside, it does also have 3 HDMI 2.1 ports on the back. Don't get too excited about it being HDMI 2.1 though. It's still only a 60Hz panel, so it's not optimized for gaming. One of the HDMI ports is eARC compatible, which means you can, if you want to, attach an external sound system. After that, the only other port is one USB-C port. No normal USBs, no common interface, no headphone jack or AV. Now ultimately you shouldn't really need these, so that really doesn't matter. But interestingly, the TV does come with Bluetooth, which is something that isn't frequently seen on TVs. The TV is available in a choice of colours: ceramic white, dusky pink, racing green, ocean blue, and anthracite black. By default, the front has a black panel at the bottom. You can get that to colour match the rest of the TV, but you will have to pay extra for that. The TV does also come with the remote matching the colour of the TV, and that's a really nice touch. And looking at it, let's be honest, it is a nice looking TV. I have done a lot of research into people's first impressions, and there have been some issues with some of these features in terms of things like bugs. All new products come with bugs when they're first released, so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail in those, because chances are Sky are going to be releasing updates and that shouldn't be an issue going forward. So how should this revolutionise TV? Firstly, there is the search. So you can either use the remote or you can wake it by saying "Hello Sky," and then you just search for whatever you want. And what it will do is it will search through all of your apps, whether it be Netflix, Disney Plus, Prime Video, and it should be able to piece together entire seasons of these shows depending on what is on what platform, and then it should offer that up to you. There's also a motion tracking feature which knows when you've left the room so it can turn the TV off and save power, but actually is also there to wake the TV up when you walk into the room, which means if it notices movement, it will wake up and it will pull up suggestions of things that you might want to watch. Multiroom. So Multiroom still exists, but they do it in a different way with Sky Glass. You get pucks that work like the old Sky Mini boxes, but instead of them connecting to your Sky Q box, they don't connect to the Sky Glass directly, they go through the Wi-Fi. You still have to pay monthly for this privilege at £10 a month. To get the pucks themselves, it costs £50 per puck. So do bear that in mind if you decided to switch from Sky Q. Let's also try to clear something up around the pricing. Sky are pushing their monthly payments, which is a very, very good deal and 0% finance. But to truly cover the cost properly, I'm just going to be talking about the upfront cost. If you were to buy a 55-inch, for example, it's going to cost you £849. Now, a TV in comparison to this one, so a 4K 55-inch Quantum Dot TV from Samsung with a 60Hz refresh rate, you can get that up front for £699. Obviously, you don't get the soundbar included. So I put together a price for a Samsung soundbar, all in one with the sub and everything included. That adds an extra £149 to the price tag. So if you were going to get a like for like going with the Samsung, that is actually going to be £1 cheaper. Now, other thing to bear in mind, the cost of the Sky package. Doesn't matter whether you have Sky Glass or whether you have Sky Q, the package will cost the same. For Sky Ultimate with the entertainment package in it, that is going to cost you £29 a month, whether you have the TV or just Sky Q. Should you do it? Look, if you have Sky Q already, do not go anywhere near this. I mean, the TV is okay, but other than the sound that's built in, it's nothing special. And the sound won't have anything on a decent external system. But if you were switching from Sky Q to Sky Glass, in my opinion, you're just downgrading your Sky package for the same price. Sky Q is better, and it's not worth the switch. Now, in my opinion, the only people that should be buying this are as follows. You have to be new to Sky. If you've got Sky Q, don't bother. You don't already have a decent main TV that you're happy with. If you're planning on getting a new TV, this may be worth considering. That being said, any OLED is probably going to be better than this for picture, and if you're a gamer, you probably want to go for a 120Hz TV instead of this one, which is a 60Hz. So, and you need to not already have a decent sound system. If you're already set up with a really good sound system, or are planning on getting a really good sound system as well, you won't really make use of the included speaker setup. So it's not worth it. In the end, this TV is a really good all-in-one package. So if that's what you're after, everything in one, because you don't want to have to sort out all the other things, then this TV could be for you. Good picture, good sound, decent TV package. But unless you're after getting the whole bundle, or you live somewhere where Sky over broadband is going to be a better option for you, I don't think it's worth it. But do click this video to see a different TV that might be worth considering instead.